Greetings and welcome to another episode of The Corner. I am your host, Leo Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor while you are here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification like this, so you're always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel. So again, we got two more reveals here today. Or this evening, tonight. So when you get this video, it'll be morning time, probably, depending on what it is. I might even release it tonight. Who knows? Who cares? You know, just to kind of put it out there, or it might actually come out early in the morning. So who knows? So definitely stay tuned for the video. It will be basically be dropping here. Do me a favor though. Like I said in the beginning, hit that like button. But anyway, before we actually jump into these figures, I do want to actually pay homage to where we get our figures from each and every week, starting with my guy Ray over there at Underground Figures. Again, if you were looking for the latest and greatest, head on over there. Ray will definitely take care of you. Make sure that you have the figure choice. No NRD, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Make sure that you subscribe, actually sign up for the newsletter, also create an account. If you're looking for the latest and the greatest, he got it for you. He'll definitely make sure that you're laced with the figure of choice and what you're looking for. Tell him I sent you, and he definitely got your back, as always. I also got to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. That's Hawk Wars Ray, always making sure that he comes through in the clutch and gives us everything that we need to proceed when it comes to collectibles. So definitely got to give him a shout out. Not only do you get a nice little care package, you get the figures, stickers to boot, as well as a comic. On top of that, shout out to him for being a sponsor of Figure Flex Fridays Fall Fallout that we just went through. Definitely incredible individual, man. Love him to death. And always comes through when you need him. So I definitely want to give him a super duper shout out, as always, man, because that is definitely my guy. Head on over there. Again, reasonably priced when it comes to shipping as well. You can get nothing but just your latest and greatest, but also you can get some of those Grail pieces. So definitely want to give him a shout out for definitely being a pillar in this community and giving us everything that we actually need. Also got to give a shout out to my man Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. If you're looking for the latest and greatest in comics, 1/10 scale, quarter scale, statues, anything you're looking for, he'll definitely make sure that you have everything that you actually need to put on a great display. And also, last but not least, got to give a shout out to my man Moducase, my man Brian Wong over there at Moducase Moduspace. If you were looking for an incredible array of displays for your collection, you want to actually head on over there, and he'll definitely take care of you, as he always does. Tell him I sent you, and he got you. Got that mono right here. He makes sure that you have something that is completely incredible. So definitely hit him up, and he'll definitely take care of you, as Brian always does. Now, let's head on over here to these figures, man. Let's talk about, we here to talk about figures, man. I want to do this as quickly as possible because I know you're waiting for it. Starting with what we got here, and which we kind of, now we did get this. We got basically a snippet of these. I think it was at their, WonderCon, or their con that they actually had over there in Hong Kong, in which they actually did show us both the Batman and Robin figures. But what we're going to talk about first is this particular figure right here. And this is none other than Batman. This is the George Clooney Batman from Batman and Robin. We got teased by this. Now, again, you might remember that, you know, a few years back, we got the Batman and Robin from, I think it was Batman Forever, I believe. And that was with George Clooney. Not George Clooney, Val Kilmer. And we got the Robin there. We always got what they was calling, you know, the name they gave it. You know, we ain't going to kind of go down that road. But we got those figures as well. I wonder if these suits are going to be just like those, because they were hard to articulate. There was no articulation there at all. Fat suits as well. I never got those figures because, again, for me, Batman and Batman Returns were my two favorite from that line and from that cinematic experience. Everything else that came after it, I was like, okay, you know, really not interested in it. Wasn't something that I wanted to see, so I kind of bowed out from it. So, you know, this really isn't the Batman for me. The George Clooney, nothing against George Clooney, he's a great actor, but it definitely isn't the figure that I want. Definitely not the figure of choice that I need to actually have in my collection, though it is a space for 85 years of Batman. So again, we are here to celebrate. It's crazy to basically think that it's 85 years of Batman as a character. Wow. Anyway, celebrating that, they've released this particular figure. There's another one we're going to talk about next. But again, I definitely can tell based on the suit that the actual articulation is going to be restricted. But again, the details are there. I like the faceplate. We don't get a head sculpt of George Clooney. I don't think they can afford that. But we get the likeness there. We get the faceplate that you can clearly see that it's George Clooney. But again, how do you escape paying so much for the license? You just give us the swappable faceplates and just keep it moving. So that's exactly what they did. We can see both Batman and Robin, which we're going to definitely get into this figure in here in just a moment. But yeah, not something that I need. I'll just say that right off the rip. It's definitely not something that I'm going to need in my collection. I'm not going to be getting either one of these, but I just, it's fun to kind of talk about them just to see what you think. Again, we live in a realm where you curate your collection, you decide on which ones that you definitely want. And I can say right off the rip, I don't want any of these particular figures because it doesn't fit the scheme of what I'm actually going for. But I appreciate the artistry. Again, you get the swappable face plates, you get the purrs with the eyes, so they do definitely move. Separate rolling eyes technology with the purrs, you get the base, the batarangs, the assortment of hands. The cape really drapes around this figure really well. I think there's going to be some wires in there, so you can be able to wire that cape up as much as you want. It comes with the remote control itself, but it comes with just different things. They just look really toyetic to me. This is one of the reasons why this wasn't the most popular suit for me. And that's just mainly for me. Again, I'm not taking away from anyone else and what their level of enjoyment is for this film. If you like it, if you enjoy it, more power to you. I'm happy for you. Just wasn't something that I needed to have in my collection. So it was definitely a pass for me. But tell me what you think. If you're going to get this figure, if you're going to get it in hand, let me know in the comments below. It'd be interesting to hear what you think. It is an excellent looking figure, just definitely not one that I need. Moving on, definitely, we get into Robin. Now, this is basically the 1/6 scale version of Robin from, again, Batman and Robin. Now, this figure is dope. I will say that. The cape is really decent. The suit itself, black and the red, emblem across his chest, protruding across the shoulders. Definitely, I like the suit. I like it. The likeness is there to the character or to the actor itself. So it definitely looks good. It is a really, really decent looking piece. But again, not something that I'm getting particularly for my collection because it just doesn't fit. But, if I was, I would definitely prefer this version over the version that we got the last time. Nah, we ain't doing that. But, definitely this looks good. It looks good. The suit looks really, really, really nice. I just always wonder, how did they get these characters in these suits? Like it had to be, just really restrained. But it does look good. Got the battering ring as well. Again, it's going to suit someone's collection. It will. It would definitely suit someone's collection. And considering the simple fact that Batman is Hot Toys cash cow as well, it is something that you'll definitely see. Now, again, do I need it in my collection? No, I don't. It's definitely not going to work for me, but it will work for some people. There are some people that are looking at this. So again, I am happy for you, especially for those who have patiently waited for these to be introduced. So I'm definitely happy for you guys. I can't wait to see what a lot of people are going to do with their displays. I think it's going to be incredible. And this looks good. It definitely looks good. Both figures look good together. And for anybody who's actually going to be collecting these both, you're going to have such an exciting piece. So, yeah, thank you. I'm happy for you. Again, all the accessories that come with this figure, batarangs, the actual base itself, boots, like Jay always says, is not an accessory. You got an assortment of hands. So you got so many different things that you're working with here. And I'm pretty sure that anybody who's going to get these figures in hand will be happy. Just won't be me. But again, happy for you guys. Anybody who's getting this, and if you basically like both of them together, and if you're going to have it in your collection, let me know in the comments below, man, because I am interested to hear what you think about it. But for me, it is a definite pass. I won't be getting these. I won't have in my collection. I won't be dry running any of these. You guys who want it, you get it and be excited about it. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Who cares what I think? As long as you're happy, that is all that really matters, right? So let's keep it moving. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're going to be getting both figures, the Batman and the Robin, from this particular film, let me know. Movie masterpieces always come through. You get the likeness. But again, for me, just not the one that I need, but it might be the one that you need. So basically go off your own instincts, your own gut, and whatever it tells you. But besides that, thank you for being here. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what we got going on, at least I got going on over here on the channel. Love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Oh, actually a nice night and a beautiful morning. I'm out. As always, appreciate you guys and everything that you actually do for this channel and just for the world in general. Love y'all. Keep on collecting. This has been an episode of The Corner. We out. Peace.